Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sarah Mack and I am an artistic director for FHI brands, and I just wanted to show you guys a quick cheat version for glamour waves. I'm going to show you guys how I put this curl in. So the key with this, and this is a more narrow section because this is towards her ear, but as we move up you'll see the key with this set is that the sections are wide but the sections are also skinny. And what we're going to do is, what happens is we're going to compress that hair in. We're going to put our iron in, clamp on top, and we're going to start to feed it through. We're going to start near the base, and as we feed the hair into the iron, I'm also twisting the hair at the same time. And what the twisting really does is it's going to create stronger peaks and valleys when we release this curl. So I get my curl in, I let it set, temperature check, then I'm gonna click my iron out, and I'm not gonna let my curl drop. I'm gonna make sure it stays there, and I'm just gonna set it with a single prong clip. And then I'm gonna move up to my next section, and again, it's more skinny of a section this way, but wide. Gonna smooth this out. So sorry, I'm gonna scoop that up so you guys can really see this. So clamp on top, iron in at the base, feed, twist, 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 twist the hair, feed in the iron, twist the hair, feed in the iron, twist, feed, feed, feed. And it's a constant motion so that your heat isn't on one piece of hair for too long. Set, temperature check, release, pin. And I'm going to work that all the way up to the top. Sure. So I would keep working that all the way up to the top, to the deep side part, and then work the other side. But I'm gonna just show you guys the back, how we comb this out. So when I do this set, I start in the back and then I work the sides, I let it cool. And then I pull one curl. The way the set went in, it started in the back, and that's the same way I take it out. So I started down here, I release this one first, and then I work my way up, and I do each row individually. That way I can kind of build upon the look instead of releasing it all and feeling a little overwhelmed with trying to get all these curls into that style. Just makes it a little bit easier to form the style. And then I'll show you guys how I curl those out. So this got to set for a couple minutes. So when I release my curl, I make sure it's released first before I start combing into the way it's supposed to lay. Then I'm gonna take a wide tooth comb, especially if they're finer hair, because this is a cheat method and it's not the individual pin curls. We don't wanna curl those or comb those all the way out, excuse me. I'm just gonna go in and start to lightly brush this. And you guys can see it's starting to already form up for me. And so once I feel like that's pretty good, then I go on to the next section. So I'm gonna pull it out. I can see that it's in the way it's supposed to be. And then I start to comb and I start to shape that in. And a way, if this is not acting as curly for you as it needs to be, one thing I love to do is if I want to exaggerate my peaks and valleys, after I pass my peak, which is my top here, and I get into the middle of my valley, just go in, slide up, and then we love to use, again, the single prong clips. You can also use the silver duckbill clips. There's special setting pins, and like when you have a gap like that, you can kind of just close the gap. And don't be afraid to work the style, because this style is one of the hardest to get set. And don't give up on it. That's the other key. Like, take your time, have patience with this look. And then we just use our clips to like really set in those peaks and valleys, and I'll keep working that all the way down until I get what I like. Spray it, let it set, pull the pins, and you're ready to rock.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then, so this is our finished look for our cheat method. For our retro look. Thank you guys so much.